What's up, y'all? This is the Don Divine Show. Right away, just prayers out to the families and friends of the victims and the children in the mass school shooting in Texas. Rest in peace to all the victims. Just be safe out here. I know it's summer, so be careful. These mass shootings are more common now. More common now. It wasn't like this in the 90s and the early 2000s. Now every time you look up, there is one. It's a sign of the times. Guys are just monsters now. Some dudes are just monsters now and don't have a care in the world. This show, my show, is not reaching them in time. I can only reach so many people. When you hear this show, don't hear a con artist or a con artist show or a pimp show. Hear a show of somebody trying to do something to help. The world is in need. The world is in need of a helping hand. We're all selfish. We all only think of ourselves. Don't hear a con artist show. Don't hear a pimp show. Don't hear a horror show. Don't hear a horror show. It's summertime, so be careful. You don't know what kind of wackos are out here. How fast can you tell whether or not someone is a wacko? There are more wackos than ever in the world. They sit at home with all this stuff on their chests, with no one to talk to, or with no one that will listen to them, and so they become more of a wacko. They just have all this stuff on their chest and stuff. Are you less able to recognize a wacko these days because the times have fell off? Back then, wackos were spotted like that at the snap of a finger. Now people don't even recognize these guys. Are you a wacko? Are you turning into some kind of wacko? Keep my stuff on. Keep my stuff on. Are you a wacko in these times? Come on. It's played out, right? Are you a wacko in these times? Come on. It's played out, right? And this is not to diss to anybody in particular, any race or anybody like that. It's just like mass shootings every time you look up. So I'm just talking about mass shootings in general, not any race of people or this particular last mass shooting. I'm just talking, this is like every time I look up, there's one. Even conspiracy theories about the coronavirus, the monkeypox and all that. Conspiracy theories about some kind of terrorism as far as that. Wackos. You can't handle rejection. These guys make rejection monstrous. They make rejection be a monster. They're not used to getting rejected. They put too much on rejection or getting rejected. My answer, get rejected more. You're not used to it enough. So you're still too sensitive about it. You're still too sensitive about it. You don't have that third eye that getting rejected a gang of times will give you. You haven't developed it. You have to get rejected all of the time so it becomes nothing. Rejection means this. Rejection means that. Don't let it mean anything but the minor stuff that you have to improve. And you'll become better with people. Ain't that something? Don't let getting rejected turn you into a wacko, whether it's from women or men. You have to catch when you start transforming into a wacko and put your thoughts somewhere else. Put your thoughts somewhere else. Put your head somewhere else. Put your emotions and your feelings especially somewhere else. Don't let yourself transform. Because that's where it all starts, with your thoughts in your head, in your mind. Becoming a wacko starts with your thoughts, and it runs women off. If that's the angle that this is coming from with these guys. You have to also focus on being cool. Skateboard cool. Don't be antisocial. Don't be antisocial. You have to focus on being cool. The cool kids got it right. The cool kids got it right. If you got talked about, don't take it personal. You take stuff too personal. Put this down. Don't flaunt your success right now either, because it seems to be just an episode of wackos right now, or epidemic. It seems to be an epidemic of wackos right now. Shit, so be careful who you flossing your stuff around. Or you flaunting and all that. Be careful. Bragging, just be careful. Rest in peace to Ray Liotta, the lead actor from the mafia movie Goodfellas. Goodfellas gives you a quick look into the world of the mafia for those who are fans of it. Please, go get Kendrick Lamar's new album. He's been there and done that. Also, Snoop Dogg's new album. Keep music on. Keep a show on. Keep at the gym. The world is not a place to hate. The purpose of it is not a place to hate. That's why we have hearts to care for one another. Don't be a monster. Don't be a sucker. I'm getting these shows to you as fast as I can, but don't put it on me. Don't put it on me. What's in your heart? What kind of stuff do you have in your heart? Is it a bunch of hate, jealousy, and envy in your heart? Just don't have all that in your heart. Don't be weak. Don't be a sucker. But don't play yourself either. And be full of hate and jealousy about somebody else. want to dominate somebody else, wanting to, you know, don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't play yourself. What kind of stuff do you have in your mind? What do you have in your heart? You got to think about stuff like this. What is in your heart? I've been doing this. Don't put it all on me. I've been doing this show the last 5 years, and it has helped more people than it has hurt. It has helped more people than it has hurt. Enjoy yourselves this season. If you're in the house, you're in the house with it. But do what you have to do. This is attractive. Do what you have to do. This is attractive. This is attractive to people. You may or may not notice it. This is because of your negative attitude. Catch what people think are attractive about you. Don't say F them. Don't say fuck them. Don't be so messed up in the head you are not catching what people are saying is attractive about you. The world will be what you want it to be. I repeat, the world will be what you want it to be. Know when you had a mentality of a wacko. I'm out. Be careful. The world will be what you want it to be. I'm out. This was Don Divine hollering at you. Be careful. And I'll see ya. Don't be a wacko.